Hey guys, thanks for joining me again. Welcome back to my channel. I'm James here. Today I'm at a little local park and I got a really excellent spot. I'm really excited to show you all. So here in this park, a few months ago I discovered that there is looks like an old root cellar. It's this like little stone building structure, like a little hut nestled back in a giant patch of bamboo. So I'm gonna be stealth camping in there tonight. It's a little bit of a moist, kind of damp spot. So I brought a cot to sleep on for the night. My backpack is humongous. I got a new Osprey backpack I'm using. So far I'm really liking it. But tonight I brought fajitas to cook for dinner and tortillas, and doing a milk review for the first time in a few weeks. So that'll be a nice little change up, a little traditional spin on the night. Thanks again for joining me. Hopefully you enjoy this video. Thanks. Here's a pretty cool old stone wall right along the trail. This area, I'm assuming, is the site of an old farm, agricultural area. This whole region is very agricultural, so I think this area was just set aside and allowed to grow, allow the trees to come up, allow nature to take back over. And I think that's what explains these stone walls and the kind of root cellar stone hut I'm gonna be sleeping in for the night. This park is also very nice. It has a creek that this trail I'm taking kind of follows, kind of just going all the way through the park. And I've actually swam in that creek before. I guess swim is kind of a strong word, more just wade and kind of lay down in. Actually, here it is right here. So as you can see, nice little gentle creek. So I'm thinking about in the morning doing a polar plunge. The water's not going to be very cold. It's cooled down a bit this time of year in Pennsylvania, late summer, but it's still 70, 80, low 90s. So it won't really be a polar plunge, but it'll be a nice way to start the day. There's the creek. That's usually where I swim. So I think in the morning on the way out, I'm gonna hit up that spot. The weather tonight is very nice. It's a nice, probably low 70 degree evening. And this park is really quite busy. It's the night before Labor Day, so that's probably having an effect on it, but it's also definitely the weather, because I was here last night. I was actually going to stealth camp last night, and it would have been perfect. There was no one here, no one in the parking lot, but I showed up, and right when I was leaving my car, ready to head out, a park ranger pulled up. So I didn't want to, my backpack's very suspicious. It looks like I'm gonna go backpacking for like 4 days. So I didn't want to leave right in front of him, because he probably would have stopped me and asked me what I was doing, and probably would have been very suspicious. So I just abandoned last night, and I'm back out tonight. The weather's much nicer. Last night was very overcast, and it started raining a bit, but I think I would have been fine in the hut. But tonight, I think it's gonna be nice and dry. The hut shouldn't be leaky. That was the one thing I was concerned about. The hut doesn't look very watertight. So I was assuming if it was gonna rain, I probably would have been getting dripped on. So that won't be an issue tonight. Okay, here we are. coming up to the bamboo thicket where the stone hut is located. It's really got some nice spots inside that open up, and it'll be nice to stealth camp. Like in here, it's a little nice open area. But I saw that stone hut in here, and I was like, oh man, I have to stay in that. Okay, here it is. Here's the little entrance path. Some clothes on the ground. Here it is. As you can see, I kind of misremembered what it looked like. I remember it just being a stone hut not buried into the ground. But this is obviously partially buried with just the front facing out. Definitely think it's a old root cellar kind of structure. It's really dark inside. Okay, I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna go get my light out and check out the interior, show you guys around, and then after that I'm going to start cooking dinner. I'm gonna be cooking outside, and hope this thing doesn't collapse on me. It's been standing, you know. I've seen it. I saw it 3 months ago probably, and it's still standing. It's probably been here. Who knows? Maybe close to 100 years. Okay, I'm going in. I got my headlamp, ready to check this hut out. Hope there's no bats in here. I don't see any. Look at this. This place is pretty cool. There's a lot of bugs, and there's a grasshopper right there. Man, there's a ton of these little grasshoppers, a spider. Man, look at that though. It's pretty neat. It's kind of a little divot here. Someone a long time ago spent a lot of time and hard work building this. That's so cool. This little stone divider there. I don't know why. I think I'm going to set up my cot like right here, right by the entrance, just because it's definitely the flattest spot. I don't think anywhere else in here I'm gonna be able to have a nice even spot for my cot. So I think that's the spot right there. These old metal nails coming out of the wall. A little tube or I don't know, ceramic, like clay tube. Guessing that's to get air and airflow in here. You can definitely, there's a bit of a temperature difference between in here and outside. It's probably about, I would guess, 10 degrees cooler in here. Just the cooling effect of the dirt on top of this thing, the insulation. Very cool. It's my home for the night. I'm here outside my stone hut, root cellar structure. I'm gonna start cooking. As I said, I have some steak fajitas for dinner, and then after that I'm gonna set up for the night inside the cellar, put my cot down, and try to get some rest. It's it'll be dark here probably in about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, so I'm hoping no one comes down this trail. It seems like most of the heavy traffic's on the other side of the creek over there. There's a road that a lot of people follow, and people usually stay around the creek fishing, swimming. Not too many people on this trail, so I think I should be good. Yeah, just hope no one comes by. I don't know exactly what it was, but I was getting my backpack over from the side of this stone hut, and all of a sudden I had this really intense stinging pain in my foot, and I think it was ground bees or something like that, because around my backpack there were quite a few bees kind of just floating around, and I didn't see the thing. All of a sudden I just felt this pain in my foot, and it must have got me, and then I just kind of took off running down the trail to the main trail a little bit just to escape them. But I'm back here now. I chose the opposite side of the hut to cook. I'm probably about 20 feet away from where I got stung, so hopefully those bees don't bother me over here. It's actually kind of funny because the last bee sting I got was out in Oregon. Some ground wasps. We were walking down a trail across some ground wasps. There's a lot of them out there, and I got stung on the foot, and I think pretty much about the same spot. I think it was my left foot out there as well. But those things really hurt, and the rest of the day after getting stung by that thing, my foot was just throbbing, even the next day a bit. Glad we don't really have those out here. Got the tortillas. Got my bag of salsa. It's very wet and mushy. Hopefully that's still pretty good. I got my bag of cheese, and I got my wonderful bag of meat and peppers. In goes the meat. A little cheese. Very watery salsa. There we go. Looks pretty good. Look at that. It's looking real tasty. Tonight I got this very interesting frosted flakes flavored milk. You know, when I was a kid, we used to eat frosted flakes a good bit, and that always was a very good part about the frosted flakes, is that they flavor the milk, and that sweet tasting milk at the end of the bowl was always very good. So I imagine this will probably taste pretty good. Let's give it a shot. Frosted Flakes milk. It's pretty good. It doesn't really taste exactly like I remember the Frosted Flakes milk tasting. It's fairly close though, and it's kind of got a corny, kind of caramel, sugary flavor. It's hard to describe, but you know what, honestly, it kind of tastes like the maple, the Eggo maple flavored milk. It tastes pretty similar to that. I'm not sure exactly why. Yeah, I'm going to probably give that a solid 7 out of 10. It's pretty decent for milk flavors. It's not too sweet and overpowering like some of them. Anyways, here we go with my fajita taco I just cooked. Looking pretty good. I'm going to try it out. It's very moist, but geez, that is really good. So off camera, I kind of screwed up and I spilled a bit of my fajitas on the ground. So I probably have enough for one more taco. It should be enough to eat for the night. They're pretty big. Man, that was good. I seasoned it very well. I'm gonna give those fajita tacos a 9.5 out of 10. Those are very good. I'm definitely going to be making those again. Cheers. I'm going to clean up now, start setting up for the night. So it's going to be dark in about a half hour. I think I'm going to wait that half hour. I haven't seen anyone on the trail yet, but but I'm just gonna wait for it to pretty much get dark right around complete sunset to start setting up, just to make sure no late evening visitors come by. Okay, back in. Time to get set up. There we go. Just about to head in for the night. I'm all set up here. Just want to take this moment to thank you guys for watching my channel and my videos. It really means the world to me. This is fun stuff. And I just had a water drop fall right there. But yeah, this is fun to do. And if you like my content, please support me by leaving a like, a subscription. Please subscribe and ring the notification bell. I would like to find more crazy spots like this. This is pretty fun, pretty cool. But yeah, thank you guys, and I'm gonna head in for the night, and I'm gonna try to get some rest. So, good night, guys. Thanks. Okay, I'm all cleaned up here. Goodbye, root cellar. Let's go for a swim. Back into the light. Morning, guys. Last night I didn't sleep great, to be honest. It was very muggy, humid, and surprisingly hot in that root cellar there. I guess it kind of trapped the heat, and I was trying to sleep with my sleeping bag on, and it was, for the most part, pretty uncomfortable. Took me a few hours to really get into more deep sleep. I kept waking up. But I took my caffeine pills this morning, so I feel pretty alright now. It was a cool spot to sleep. A bunch of bugs and spiders. Heard some movement around. I think maybe mice. Luckily they didn't get into my trash bag. But yeah, cool experience. I don't know if I'd do it again. It would be cool to do it in the winter, like when it's snowing. But yeah, we'll see. Anyways, right now I got my swimsuit on. I'm gonna go take a quick dip in the creek, a little polar bear plunge, and then I'm gonna head out for the day and enjoy my Labor Day. It's chilly. I'm probably just gonna go waist deep. That woke me right up. That water is a nice temperature. It's not cold, but it's not warm either. It's a little chilly first getting in, but it certainly feels good, especially after a night of a lot of sweating and uncomfortableness. Thanks again for joining me on this little adventure. This was a interesting video to film. It's definitely up there in my videos in terms of just, you know, interest factor. I think it was a pretty cool location, pretty fun, It definitely wasn't the most comfortable. I think my body was kind of on edge just being in there with like mice running around and spiders and stuff. And I'm not even super scared of spiders, but there are some pretty big ones in there. I'm glad I brought my bivy sack. I kind of just cooned myself into that thing, fully covered and protected by that, so no spiders or anything would crawl into my sleeping bag. Also, I think that was one of the main factors in me not being comfortable, because that thing is hot. It's like a garbage bag on you, so I think that really just trapped the heat and kind of made the night pretty muggy and uncomfortable. But, you know, I survived, and I feel alright right now. I'm going to enjoy my Labor Day, going to eat some burgers and have some family over. Hopefully you guys also, if you're in America, I guess if you are in Canada or wherever and you celebrate Labor Day, enjoy your Labor Day. And yeah, thanks again. Bye. I used the bivy sack.
Someone else is here?
Yeah, I didn't see anyone on the trail. They must have went the other way. But I was in the bivy sack because there were a lot of big spiders.
Oh, gross.
And I think I heard mice rustling around.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
But I didn't get any spiders on me. But it was really hot in the bivy sack, so I had a hard time falling asleep.